Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for December 20th, 2014. It's a chilly morning out there with temperatures in the lower to mid 20s over the far northern interior, upper 20s to lower 30s in the western suburbs of Philadelphia and New York City, and along the coast and in the urban areas, temperatures range from the lower to mid 30s. Temperatures aren't going to be rising all that much under the influence of a strong polar air mass, with temperatures basically ranging in the mid to upper 30s throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area for today. The good news, though, no precipitation is expected with scattered cloud cover and chilly but seasonable temperatures. So let's take a look at our forecast and see what we're dealing with. Well, here's our surface map. You can see high pressure is in full control. Here's our low pressure system in the Gulf of Mexico that had the potential of becoming a significant winter storm for the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. However, luckily that will not happen as some factors just have not come together to support a major storm along the East Coast. As a result, look for scattered cloud cover with a threat for some rain and snow showers tomorrow afternoon and evening. No accumulations expected, but don't be surprised if you see a few snowflakes out there tomorrow evening as you're coming home from your celebrations with Hanukkah or getting ready for Christmas for this coming week. Now on the radar, you can see pretty much as high and dry here. You can see some precipitation developing over Virginia and North Carolina. It's going to remain to our south for today. Look for increasing clouds through the day, but no precipitation. And then tomorrow afternoon, some of this precipitation will push into our neck of the woods with a few rain and snow showers, but no accumulation. On the infrared satellite picture, you can see high pressure is in full control, but is starting to give way as our low pressure system in the Gulf of Mexico slowly pushes to the east-northeast and heads towards the North Carolina coast. On our water vapor satellite picture, you can see the pattern is evolving into one that is going to be very interesting and very cold by the time we get to the end of December. And when I say cold, I mean Arctic cold. I'll show you why in just a few seconds. So here we have our nice little upper level low in the Canadian Maritimes that is suppressing our low pressure system along the Gulf Coast that will continue to push it due east. Meanwhile, we have more disturbances crashing into the west coast, producing much needed rain for California, and also keeping our subtropical jet stream, which is right here, rather active. Now also, I just want to point out that our pattern is clearly starting to change as our upper level low in the Gulf of Alaska is collapsing, and in its place will be a very powerful and impressive ridge. So let's take a look at our latest model guides from the Penn State UL website. We're going to use the European model guides this morning. Again, for today, high pressure generally in control. Look for increasing clouds throughout the day. Temperatures will range from the mid to upper 30s. For tomorrow, high pressure is giving away. Few rain, snow showers possible in the afternoon, pretty much scattered to isolated, so not everyone will see it. Temperatures will range from the lower to mid 20s over the interior, upper 20s along the coast. High temperatures tomorrow in the upper 30s to lower 40s throughout the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. For Monday, high pressure still hanging on, but we do have some disturbances passing to the south. So again, there will be a threat for a few rain and snow showers. Temperatures again will range from the mid 20s over the interior and upper 20s to lower 30s along the coast for lows. High temperatures in the upper 30s to lower 40s over the interior and mid 40s along the coast. On Tuesday, a stronger disturbance will approach with a powerful warm front trying to push through the region. Look for overcast cloud cover, some drizzle, and at times some periods of showers capable of heavy downpours. Temperatures will range from the upper 20s to lower 30s over the interior and mid to upper 30s along the coast for lows. High temperatures generally in the mid 40s over the interior and upper 40s to lower 50s along the coast. Now on Wednesday, which is Christmas Eve, unfortunately a very impressive storm is going to be developing. Now this storm is going to be lifting up into the Great Lakes, which means the entire region can expect rain. So that's the good thing. No frozen precipitation with this storm on a very busy travel day, but certainly some very heavy rainfall and some strong southerly winds anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour. So use some caution and take some extra time when you're traveling. Now with this heavy rain, it's going to be a very interesting dynamic. I'm staying below the Moss guidance here. the GFS multi-scans that you typically might see on the Weather Channel and so on and so forth for your 5 or 7 day forecast. So what I'm saying here is I'm looking at temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 30s over the interior, lower to mid 40s along the coast for lows, high temperatures in the lower to mid 50s over the interior, and mid 50s along the coast. And the reason why I'm doing that is because this high pressure system, let me go back here, this high pressure system is going to be putting up a heck of a fight, and this warm front is going to be a little bit slow to push through, in my opinion. So I think those high temperatures will be blunted a bit. I'm not really buying into the 61-degree high temperature just yet for Christmas Eve. Now, this cold front is going to move through on Christmas Eve into early Christmas morning with some lingering rain, and then from Christmas morning on through the rest of the day, temperatures are going to be falling through the 50s, 40s, and 30s. Meanwhile, precipitation will be rotating around that low pressure system, leading to scattered snow showers expected throughout the region as a result. So again, not exactly the best weather conditions out there for Christmas, but if you're looking for a few snow showers on Christmas afternoon, you do have a potential of seeing that happening. Now, while that's happening, we're going to have another strong disturbance entering the southwest. While that disturbance is coming in, so is a polar disturbance. These two are going to interact, and they're going to phase a little bit early. And what that basically means is that the low pressure system is going to track up towards the Great Lakes once again. So we're going to get cold on Christmas Day. Then on Friday, we'll have temperatures rebound into the upper 20s to lower 30s for lows and mid to upper 40s for highs. That warm up, though, will not last long, because what happens is as that low pressure system pushes north, so will the advancing Arctic cold front. So look for next weekend to be one which will feature a drastic change in temperatures and a major change in our weather pattern, as Arctic air just floods the eastern United States with temperatures struggling to break 30 degrees in some cases. Meanwhile, a whole upper level pattern changes, with instead of a trough like what we have here in the Gulf of Alaska, we end up with a very powerful ridge. Our upper level low, called the polar vortex, is starting to break apart and it's dropped to the south. We have what's called negative NAO blocking here, which basically is a ridge building to Greenland, and our pattern sets up to support some rather interesting weather on the way. For all you premium members out there, I'll have a more in-depth video on the way on this development, as our pattern certainly starts to take shape, and some of these indications, not only on the model data but on the observations, don't worry, I know your wait's coming. You've been patient, it's on the way. That's your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Thank you for being a follower of NY and JPA weather, and as always, stay safe out there.